Just a tip. Do not migrate your freaking Minecraft. Look at this. Multiplayer is disabled. Please check your Microsoft account settings. You have to be 18. And even when I lied and changed my code things to being 18, it's just like, it still thinks my character is like, my thing is like a child account. It's like, okay, I just literally changed it. You're just bugging out, and I literally had a mental breakdown. I actually had a mental breakdown because I had been so stressed like the last couple days, and I had like mini mental breakdowns there. I had a 13 in a row. Fucking terrible. I mean, at least my mom was here this time. So we're going to have to play single player this time. Like yesterday I wasn't able to do the stream because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have mental breakdowns. Go in there and do it. This time I won't be able to do it because what is this? Multiplayer is disabled. Multiplayer is disabled. Multiplayer. Can you feel my stress? I actually like denied eating until now. It's like 2 hours overnight normally. So yeah, sorry, my plate is standing literally right in front of the mic because this is the only spot where there's space for it, and I'm hungry because I denied eating until I'd calmed down at least a little, to the point where I realized I should probably eat before I have another mental breakdown, because I was getting so low on energy that it was literally like the one thing wrong triggered. Though let's be honest, everything was triggering it already, so yeah. I should probably have realized that was too low. It wasn't even energy like low that hard. Everything was just not good. Now the game's not answering. Okay. I think I want to try and build some of the on the Olympus one. Maybe. No, that one I've already shown some stuff in. Plus I'm not sure where I'm gonna continue with that one. That one's not happening anything with. That one, no. Oh wait, that's because it was a giant ocean biome, so I could use it if I wanted to build something. Wait a second, I recognize these two. I also recognize that one, but that's not this big one. I remember this one, I'm pretty sure. Is this the same one? I know this one is, but like, let's go check it. This will be today's stream. I'm literally just gonna have fun playing around on my single players. Oh my god, I was like, spent one time I like spent like a year where the only game, the only single player I went in on was like this one. Anytime I had free time, this would be the thing. I go into it and I just build. Like sometimes remove a giant monument I'd build and like rebuild another one in its place. Probably gonna have to do a rehaul of it now soon, considering the characters I've created have changed a bit. Oh wait, no, I could still make the. Okay, where am I currently? Oh right, I was rebuilding the area where the main character lived. Before she lived like over in the mansion that's behind here. But I was like building a rounded area. So like place the mansion on top of to have like a giant mansion, because before it was like this smaller, less interesting area. And yes, I'm wearing the Goddess of Deathskin. It's comfort. It's comfort. Oh, okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I made first. The main thing I built first of all, before I built any of the others on this world, for everything else has just been expanding out afterwards. This was the first thing. Let's just stand down here and give it some time to load. It's just, I want to show this so bad. I was gonna make this for like a role play like series thing, like I was seriously gonna make this into a series. Add character names, personality, family trees, family backstories, everything for that. I still have them. I still know. I have actually like in-hand drawings of each character. Like Lucinda, or what Lucia she would become most of the time. Kira. Main character who I was jumping back and forth on the name on. Same with the main male one. Star, the main character's younger sister. Everything. Look at this. This is built in hand. I am still proud of it. That thing I actually don't need anymore. I used it to like calculate because I made it on another world. I accidentally deleted it, and I was just like, okay, that's the block combination of it. But that gave me the chance to like rebuild it better. Look, it's supposed to be like it's still on the build in progress. So it's like where they have the stone, where they have stuff for the pillars, and a mountain of bricks that were there before I made this wall. The cars, like the limousines that would be like over here, like I think that's a light blue one, so that's probably, I don't remember, that one's, no, that was character one. No, they wouldn't have, like they wouldn't be driving to school in limos, so those are not actually planned for those probably. Oh, I remember this one. I think I know which limo that one is. And remember, I'm eating in the meantime, so sorry for the extra sound. Everything is working correctly over here, yeah. Hello! I was gonna do some streaming on a server today. Thanks for joining. Actually, I'm going to have to... I'm completely forgetting to set up my phone with the stream. I couldn't see what was written before, sorry. Chat and connected. Oh, I love this. I love this place. This is exactly what I need right now. Just watching through this, like this is supposed to be like limo thing. Oh, this streaming and stuff is like exactly what I needed today. I was literally like breaking down earlier. Like I was actually having a breakdown. Like I thought yesterday was a breakdown. No, not compared to. Like these cars were supposed to be, like this first row of cars and stuff is like specifically the teachers area. And them all like having cars like given to them by the school. Because it's supposed to be like a giant private school thing. Like look at it, I built this by freaking hand, I'm so proud of it. It's like, this is younger me, I think, I can't understand how I was able to build this back then. I freaking love it, I took so much time in like the shape and the start. Oh, let's see if I still remember, is it this one? Yes, that's the main character's locker, I still remember where it was. And then over here, a school first and foremost needs to be safe. Yeah, pretty easy when you think about one of the teachers in one of the classes is a freaking general and has powers. The best magical school. You know what? Let's take our school schedule and our key to a locker. That's literally what it was supposed to be. I like set this up for like roleplay and stuff. Oh, the chairs! I remember I redid this so many times. There used to just be like random chairs and stuff anywhere. But like when I realized I could do this, this is perfection compared to the things before. And this was like, last I played on this was 1.16, so I didn't have the same like blocks. So I actually have more I could add. Oh, there's so much you can add. Oh, this is getting an overhaul again. This is getting an overhaul again. I think I love the thing so much. Yeah, it's getting an overhaul. The F. Oh right, because I was not thinking. I was not thinking English. I was thinking like. Wait, I was female. It was. My brain's just confused. Like, look at this. Like, this is supposed to be like lockers, and then like closets you could go into, change into if you were like not comfortable changing in front of the others. And the showers. And then this thing which is just extra space. I need to find something to do with. Or just use it to have stuff standing up there. I love this thing so much. And down here. Oh, I remember I made an entire fantasy game. Oh, I remember. Like, he would be the defense player. They're supposed to defend the goal. Here would be the mid-game player. Mid-game player and mid-game player. Their job is to roam the entirety, like from these areas to these areas to this, to this, making sure nothing happened. These two, and this one in the middle, would be attackers. Their job is to get to the opposite goal, climb up this thing, and throw the basket over. These one's jobs would be to use magic to shoot at each other, but with specific spells that would be approved because they would be make sure that they can bruise, but they would be easy to undo and stuff if anybody got too hurt with them. I think there was some like rule about it. They're not allowed to shoot as soon as the attacker get within here. First of all, they're not allowed to shoot. Then they're supposed to shoot at anybody else to keep them away, so the defender can focus on climbing up and pulling them down. And if anybody was like about to fall down with a force that would like hurt them, it's supposed to be like there was people standing, specific like teachers and stuff standing at each edge with spells ready to like stop the fall. Like they stop the fall, but you are now out of the game for the next like 5 minutes because you're basically like showing yourself like okay, you would be out of the game then if it wasn't for the fact that the teachers have safety precautions in. Or well, it wouldn't be teachers if it was something like normal stuff. D5D. Oh, the tension. Oh yeah, that's boring. What's this? E5. Oh right, it's A B C D E. Then this would be, yep, that's C5. 5C. His. So it's history. Like history, as it is in the English, and that's the way my brain was thinking. His B5. That's for another class. And this is art. Yep. Over here would be the normal group classing. Like this is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Like these cute little classrooms with windows looking there. I had to do every single classroom by hand. Every light, every chair, everything. I don't know why I did it. I redid it like a lot of times, like removing them and like redoing them. Like almost the entirety of the school is finished. And I still remember how to get around here, which is surprising. Student council and food area, if I remember correctly. And if I don't, I am gonna hit myself over the head with a freaking hammer, because this is too simple. Yeah, student council president, the secretary of the student council, and this is of course held up with a invisible block. I think this was the information gathering one, like the one who were being like sneaky and gathering information. This would be, what's this again? Wait, the vice council, like the student council vice president, and the enforcer. She would be the one who controlled like the squads to keep control of it. These would be the lower classes, like the A1 to those ones down there, and the ones that they're exactly the same over on the other side. Basically, the not that special and almighty, the ones who got into money into the school, would have representation in there from the classes around here. The student council main ones would usually be picked from the special course, specifically the politically implied ones. And then we have here who is this thing I'm not that proud of anymore. I'm gonna have to redo it. But this was a character. She was supposed to be the daughter of Element of Magic, and she would basically be carrying out the will of the like actual like politician of the world, because she's kept most isolated. This character doesn't look correctly right now compared to how her personality is. She actually evolved a lot since then. I should actually change it. It's more of like she's more isolated because she would be too busy studying, not a type of like too high class like the kimono thing illustrates. I also need to change the thing because this just feels no. I actually can show where this is supposed to be like recorded, where she would be doing meetings. It's supposed to be like like to keep sound out. Behind this there is a blocked glowstone. And the game just lagged. Now let's go look at the food area. Can I remember her name? That one. I don't think I can. Okay, so basically, normal level food would cost like 2 iron. So like 2 iron coins. Which would be like normal food, you know, which is actually would be, I think, compared to what I've heard about most school meals, would actually be like more like good food. Like, let's say for example, if there was burgers one day, it would be like you could just choose yourself. Like, do you want chicken burger? Do you want like actual meat burger? Do you want vegetarian burger? You could choose like, do you want like gruff bread or anything, or like normal white bread? Like you could choose pretty freely what you wanted. And then 10, like for the good food, it would be 10 iron, which is basically, well, most would have the money for it, but it's would be dependent. Wait, is this not? This is not covered. Oh no, it's because I changed those one over there and I haven't changed those yet. Oh yeah, because I was removing those things because I didn't like the map thing. But in here, they have the ovens and the areas to put like food to like the place for the pants stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Right. Wait, this is like the normal food. Like that ignore the big Stacy bacon. That's supposed to be taco. So Monday it would be like stew soup thing. Most students on Mondays would like go up for the better thing. Almost everybody like after Monday, it's just like yeah, nobody's paying for good food there. Everybody's just like yeah, just give us the taco. Thank you. Um, Wednesday I think it is. It would be like chicken, and like either French fries or potatoes, but depending on what you wanted. I think it's what it's called. That would be like the equivalent of the good food for that day, which it's kind of half and half. Who would want actually like a piece of roast chicken or the other thing? Pumpkin pie the next day. Let's just say not many people opted for the more expensive one. They were happy just getting this one. And Friday would be like basically bread and sandwiches and stuff. And there it would also be like a mix because some were fine with the sandwiches, some wanted more. The fridges. Yes, there's ice from the. Stop. I did not understand building fully. I'm actually proud of how well it turned out considering how little I understood of building, which was because I kept building on it all the time. Oh, this reminds me up here. You can there's actually an open window, which would primarily be to clean up here and stuff. But that would also, in case of like bigger events or stuff, like imagine like a giant like game going on that would with like students they know do stupid stuff. They would have like extra like teachers standing up here with spells ready to stop them from falling down and hurting themselves all the time from the edges there. Plus, I was preparing this thing in case I wanted to play hide and seek with anybody here at any point. Which hiding up here while the seeker is sent out there, you're staying over here and hiding, and he runs out, and you're just hiding in here now. And he already looked in here, so he doesn't think it is. So it's just kind of like, and the shift button is stuck. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now we're in the S floor, so the special ones. So for example, SD5, special detention. Basically, you are in from the special class, which means you got into a talent or something like that. And well, this is your detention. I don't need this many chairs. I actually need to remove some of them. Like this would be the entirety of that, like this floor's students being in detention at the same time. I even think there's more chairs than that. It's like that's not happening. And I don't mean that's not happening because like they are not sending them all to detention. No. They trust that the teacher of I think it was 2B. Yeah, 2B. And not 2B as in this is to be this, but like 2B as in the number 2 and the letter B. But like, yeah, she's keeping them under check. Like, she was a freaking military general. They all know that if they do something stupid, they're fucked. They all like, yep. Even the unruly ones like Lucy and Kira would just like, they would just be like, yep, yes, mother, we'll shut up, because that's their mom. They have their mom as the teacher. They would be scared shitless. All right. SE5 physics or magic. I still need to put chairs in here. Yeah, there's a bit of magic in there. You can actually jump up those things. I did it. It was fun. Like, it's supposed to be like a giant storage room, which is supposed to be locked for the students. Basically, over here, actually in here, basically, the less dangerous books would be at the lower shelves, and the more dangerous the book was, the higher of a shelf it would be on. So, like, the ones that are the hardest to get to would be the most dangerous ones, because the teacher who would be teaching this class could use some wind spells which are given to them by the B2. Yeah, the B2 class teacher would giving them some wind spells to use to get up there, so they wouldn't have to struggle with it. What is this one again? Oh right, this was the geography. You would be like put together in groups and stuff from like your class, and then you would like sit together and have to do like mapping and stuff while the teacher's sitting up here and could go back and forth. Like, look at these class. Like, this is like special class for specifically geography, which, because this is the S group, would have to learn it. So the special group has to learn all those things very well, considering most of them would end up in horrible positions, either politically, maybe like most of them would end up as like some person's boss or something. So they needed to be well suited, and also they'd be trained to, they'd be like, the teachers would keep an eye on, like, are they caring, or are they like considerate enough. Like, everything would be kept an eye on. Oh, the pottery class. I remember this. And this is again way too many class places. Oh, I love this place. I love it. It took so long to build. Okay. Oh, look. Painting class. I still don't understand these paintings. Like, okay, this one is... Look at this. I don't understand that one. This one's cool. Almost all of them are cool, but like some of them I just don't understand. Giant hand, small karate guy. Okay. Look at the painting. Giant hand, small karate guy. Look. Giant hand and small karate. Oh, and then we come to the cross-section area. And now we're in the special classes 1 and 2, and then 4 is on the other side, but like... S1A, I don't think has anything special in it. Nope, I haven't even done the chairs yet. No, wait, I've done the chairs, I haven't done the other things. S-A2. Wait, what's this? Oh, right! One of my friends asked to be added into this class, like, I was like showing this to her, and she asked to get a character. So, yeah, Maya R, I'm not gonna say her last name fully, but like, this is her place. This is her class. She's in A class, which means she's out of the lore, like the main lore, but she gets to have like a background character stuff she could do with. Which is mostly under her own control. I mean, if she gets better at English, maybe she gets to like both one of the main characters. SP1. I don't remember if I moved Star and Luca in here, did I? Oh right, I remember this being like, this is accidental because I realized I hadn't done the floor in here. But I just decided to go with it, and canonically, like 1 or 2 days before school started. Wait, where are they? Over no, yeah, Kira. Basically, Kira and Lucinda was in here bickering. Well, the mom might have been like out here doing something else. What do you get when you put 2 sisters who have freaking fire and lightning powers together in a room, and they are bickering and getting angry at each other. And they're used to using their powers because they're used to being like sand flooring. You're gonna need to replace the floor. You're gonna need to replace the floor. Luckily, the mom has wind powers, and she was able to like just basically like completely like kill off all the air in there. They had to remove the window the same day, and the stone thing, and like transport the stuff in here. But like with the wind powers of the mom, she was able to like speed it up. Which is the reason. That's one of the main reasons why their mom is the teacher. Oh right, now I remember the main character's name, Pandora. It's an all gifted. I remember. Oh, I even remember why. Okay, so Pandora. She actually has white hair like this character, just red eyes and pale skin. Kara, lightning. Lucinda, fire. Star, water. Hunter. Oh right, Hunter. Hunter is real. Yeah. I remember that one. That's basically like one of the main male characters. I need to change his personality again because I was in my phase where I was like mysterious guy, hot, but like it's just like imagine that fanfic boyfriend thing. And there you have it. Blaze Yama. So basically, if you translate it, Blaze Mountain. Guess what power he has? Yep, rock. Fuyuhiko. I'm pretty sure that means Ice Prince. And yes, if you take Fuyuhiko and Kazuya together, that's a Danganronpa character. I will not apologize. I love the last name like Nine-Headed Dragon and the first name like Ice Prince, I think it means. And Ice Prince, like, don't tell me that's not the perfect first name for a freaking prince. Not a prince, but a freaking ice elemental person. All right, I found Luca. I've like figured out what name Luca would have like after before this. Actually, Star and Luca are supposed to be over here, and I need to move them because they don't belong in here. They're 1 year younger. They belong in here. Luca has air powers. He is also the child of this teacher, and his sisters are twins, so you can imagine his sisters bickers a lot. But he would be moved in there. 16-1. Oh wait. Yeah. She would be in here. Yeah, this room would be set fire on at some point, I'm guessing. Just judging by her chaotic personality and what she would want to do. Like, if there was any option where the room would make sense weapons had fire on, I would let her. I think one of them wanted, like, the ability to, like, talk, especially, like, maybe talk with animals or convince people to do stuff. The other one, I think it wanted, like, some kind of, like, basically body change thing. But, like, over here, this is the same thing underneath. Just the difference is, like, this is, SA3, A4 paper. This is basically where after they've gone in like 1 and 2 classes over there, they go over to 3 and 4 over here. So the characters next year would be in this one. I've already colorated out which class they would be in. They have a bit of like a weird class thing here because this is where the pillar is. Or over here where the next one is. The characters basically never go over here until like next year and stuff canonically. Right, I think this was supposed to be like spinning, like you were supposed to weave fabric and stuff. This would be like for the ones who were like weaving fabrics and stuff, like the ones who maybe had some kind of magic that was like finesse-wise, like you could levitate stuff finesse-wise, which would be a common magic type. So if you could levitate like a needle fine enough to like wove fabric, that would be like a thing like that would be like real big. Like that's like how you trained it. Or how the older students trained it. The younger students were just trying to levitate something without randomly dropping it. Like the archery ones, the ones who have like some kind of sight one, like a sight power, like being able to zoom in or see stuff well clearly, would often go into archery, so they get to make stuff in here. This school was very specialized, basically, in everything. I don't think this one had a purpose. Did it? Wait, what is that? Nope, no purpose. What is this? One more detention. Detention for the older students. What is this? Oh, right, the help class. Basically, like, students who are stressed. I don't remember why this one was covered off light-wise. But it was basically supposed to be, like, small, like, help classes for the special students if they were, like, stressed out of their mind. Or, like, they just can't work in, like, big classes and stuff, and they keep stressing, and they're basically sitting, burying themselves in their papers and stuff when they're in class. Not actually looking at the papers, just trying to avoid eye contact. They'd be able to go over here and, like, sit in a smaller group, maybe even just alone, just studying with a teacher that would come and help them personally. Wait, what's in here? Nothing yet. I probably had something play. This was a magic box, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had something planned in there 100%. I need to remember what. I didn't put a sign, so I don't have a signal for it. Well, let's go to the next story, which would be over here. That one is up to the student quarters. Oh wait, I remember this one. I was watching like Danganronpa stuff in like I think Danganronpa 2. It was, well, the game one. And like I was thinking about Mikan and stuff. Like I think it was during Mikan's trial. I was like doing in this. This is the computer where the nurse would be sitting. This is like a small, I think, wait, are they the same? They're the same. Once they were like smaller rooms for like multiple people and smaller rooms for private people. So basically you have an illness that won't spread. You'd be put in a room with other people so you can socialize while you're hurt and stuff. So you won't just be left alone to gore yourself. This could also be turned over like a table and a guest could sit over here. But could also be covered over here. And like sick, like people with like stuff that could spread. Oh wait, no, they are different. Like this would be like you're getting hurt. You got like maybe you broke a leg and somebody broke an arm. Well, you get to lay in here and you'll still be able to talk to each other. So you won't be completely alone and go insane from the aloneness. And this would be like you're sick. You all like maybe have something that could like spread to the other students. So you're isolated. What is this? Oh right, I remember. Oh yeah, I need to change that head. Get off. Wrong head. This was supposed to be Pandora's mother's office. Like that was supposed to be Pandora's mom just staring out the window. It's supposed to be like military clothing. Like just staring out the window, which is something out there I want to show afterwards. Oh, like the office thing to like to have meetings and stuff. Oh, I remember this. This was supposed to be like a kid for like backpacks that the main character and her friends would have. Will ninjas wear dark blue, not anything like they wear blue. That's why that's blue. And those are a mask to cover their face completely. Those would be like used to like hook into the wall to climb with them. Some money to use in case they needed money to get out of a situation. A clock, a compass to find around. Fire, because ninjas use a lot of fire. Lingering potion of harming, so like basically like smoke bomb. Like basically they throw them behind them to make pursuers like not want to go through it because they know how painful it would be. A notebook to write down personal information. Bows, rope, and the cape thing to cover them up completely. And a water map because let's be honest, keep hydrated. I'm actually just gonna do that now. I don't think many of these rooms in here has actually been changed. I think this floor is probably the one that's the emptiest. But I think there's some clubs over here. Muse, as in music. It's like private private training rooms, which yes was inspired by like Art Mouse thing. This room was inspired by that. I know where the dogs are. They're upstairs. As in drama. Romeo, Romeo, where is my Romeo? I don't know how. I've never seen the play. I've never done the play. It's not that popular where I come from. We are usually doing everything else play-wise. And with everything else, I mean like, oh, what about we did one that was like supposed to be like looking like this competition that's on the TV, which is like a music thing. Like everybody gets like performance stuff, which is fun. But like this is just inspired by like Romeo and Juliet because like, let's be honest, that's what most schools would have probably, if it was more English. I actually think I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna jump into EC right now. I remember this. This was when I was debating getting werewolves and Mifras and stuff into it, which I've decided against. But this is supposed to be werewolf class, I think, and then Mifra was over here. Yeah. That's supposed to be a double D, but like this would be M. So Mifra. I'm going to change this. But for now they're still there. Then there was M's, that's 3. Alright. Magic and wizardry, basically. So like you could take a wand or like a staff and like train shooting. This would be very popular classroom to the point where there's actually different class groupings. Like this would be like you're not good at it and stuff, you're actually pretty terrible at it. And therefore you're not in a special class for it. You just get to, you basically just talk the counselor into letting you have a club. Which some of the better students might sometimes come and they don't get to make fun of them because there's other students down here who are like experienced, who would come here to observe and give tips. So nobody could come here and make fun of you because there is other high level students who would be here like just to observe you guys and give you helpful tips. And they would 100% have some kind of connection to the Zone Council, so making fun of students who are just terrible at magic, not an option. There was supposed to be an option to read on magic. What is that? Alright, now I remember. Lage wanted to have some kind of animal magic, and Maya wanted some kind of sound magic. I've written down. And in here is like music advanced, I think. Yeah, this would be like the grand piano, the one that wouldn't fit in the other room. It's like the grand piano, and I would like maybe if you needed some other instrument, they'd be put over here for the like mini performance. Was there anything in here? Nope. 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 Okay, I'm pretty sure this room's beside the counselor had something. Nope, just the counselor's room. And what about in here? Oh, nope, that's lore. That's lore. That's literally a scoreboard thing to keep check on lore parts. That's literally but like written out parts of the lore. We are not gonna go in there, sorry. Not that anybody cares to look at it anyways, but like still. Alright, it's supposed to be painting class. Like they put something on here, like maybe like a flower, and like you have to paint the flower from your angle. Same thing in here. Wait, no, that wasn't the flower. That was supposed to be like other stuff. This would be like painting a plant and stuff. Oh, I can see what I forgot to do here. These were all made by hand. This is your proof. Like places like here where I forget to do this. Especially considering it's the plates that are supposed to be like spreading the light. Like canonically. The sticks are just supposed to be holding it up. I remember like my physics teacher had one of those like fall over him. It wasn't that high of a room, so it wasn't that dangerous again, but it's just like serious. You've set fire to you once and now you've had a lamp fall over you. Like this is stupid. Right, I remember this. Like this is like the basic sewing group where they would like sew, which some fabrics made downstairs will also be sent up here. And this would be like ironing stations, but first you would go, like some students with permission would go in here, gather maybe some chemicals and stuff from over here, put it into the different ones here, coloring the fabrics. I don't have different colors of this, so this is just this part. So the only one that makes sense is that one. Like dipping them, like they dry first over here, then they get a secondary dry over here, and then they get to go over here and get ironed. Actually, this room here would be open for. This would be like the fabrics that are like already like dry enough to use, which you would just iron and go use them in your sewing. But like that part in there would be for specific students who have permission to like use the different coloring things. Because you would easily end up coloring your hands. So a lot of it, like, basically telepathic students, like not telepathic, students with levitation powers would use it often. What is this? Right. Yeah, I remember what this was for. I don't like it anymore. Basically, there was supposed to be like some kind of ceremony to reveal the children of the generals. Because the generals have specific, like, powerful powers that go on in the bloodlines. So it'd be revealed as, like, a big thing. I don't like it. Like, and people, like, some of the students would, like, get the chance to, like, sew the outfits for the ceremony for the children of the generals. As, like, a show of, like, so, like, for them, it would be, like, a giant chance to, like, show off their, like, they were, like, the best in their school to do it. So it's like, oh, look, I was so good at it, I got to do this. But I don't think it's gonna be done like this anymore. This up here is the more privatized area. This up here is where there is some students who would sleep. Basically like a boarding school. Game. That's basically the gambling area. They'd use it mostly to like get to like. Have you seen that gambling anime where they were basically like rich kids gambling and stuff in the school? Because like mostly to get to like learn how to bluff and stuff correctly, because they were like rich and they were gonna inherit like family companies and fortunes and stuff. And the gambling queen or king would be sitting up there. What's in here? Right, this would be karate and fighting, like up here, like fighting stuff and like some karate. This would basically for exercise. There would be some like meditating over there. Not that many because it's too much sound, and there's prettier places for it. This is the other way into it. Did I put anything over here? Nope. 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 Over here, the student council girl down there. Okay. Wait, no, this is not the student council one. I know who this is. This was supposed to be my character originally when I was inspiring her more by Peko Yama from like that. I've changed it a lot from then, but like this was basically because I think in like an anime part of it, like the anime thing, it showed like this like they had a room in there. Like first time we say Peko in the anime, she's in a room and like the teacher goes in, like Peko pulls out the sword and like is like centimeters away from hitting the teacher's head, just holding it still. So it's just like, yeah, you shouldn't have gone in there. Basically, I character would be sitting and like meditating here. A painting I've been trying to do, which was supposed to be like some of her, like a nightmare of hers. Like these shapes on her face, those are the ones I want to keep. This was supposed to be like an actual part of the face of a character, but like these are now like a crown with the gem in there. But the thing is, like, canonically, because I've been working on the characters, this would not be herself. This would be her mom, technically. Because the hairstyle. Although they both have those sometimes. The way the bangs are cut. An area with a sword. Specifically a wood sword to train with. And a little thing, like, close behind the bamboo screen thing. Or if we go over here. Right, this would be like girls club, like basically like, oh, you want to do like sleepover for girls, like, oh, okay, you can sleep together, all of you in here. Like this would be like, you know, like is it Serenity Group they call them? Like those, like girly girls. I think boys would be over here. I haven't done this one yet. It would basically be a copy of the other, just maybe either more messy or some other stuff. I'm not decided on it yet. I kind of don't want to make it more messy. I don't want to feed into the stereotype and stuff like it has to be like that. Did I make anything in here? Yep, these were supposed to be like bigger private rooms. Like you have two people sleeping in a pretty big bedroom. Anyway. Nothing. Right, this is another classroom thing. Like because these are only like one in the thickness. Like look, they're only one area of thickness. They would be perfect for this. But over here, this was basically like storage for the bedroom, not for the beds. Or in case, like imagine like, oh, like everybody gets snowed into school, nobody can get out. Or basically maybe a storm arrives close to the close to school and like people who are living nearby gets evacuated to the school. Well, and the reason why it would be the school they get evacuated to and not some of the other places, like the military base. The school has more safety actually. It actually has like canonically more safety. Because some very important people will have their kids frequent here. So it's like, yeah, that's gotta have safety. So those basically be like beds they could pull down for like, in case of like mass people saying, oh wait, I remember this. This is like the botanical garden thing of it. And this little area to get like air changed in and out. Right, now they connect like that. I don't like it. But this is like basically set up like this. And like a specimen of each plant out here. Oh, I love this. Oh, what's on the other side? Right. Emptiness. I focus mostly on the other side over there, so more emptiness. Did I remember to put the bed thing in here? I did. So there's like extra beds in case people had to stay. They wouldn't really worry about kids who having to stay because most of them would already like live here. Plus up here. Yes, I was watching some Harry Potter stuff. This is the Gryffindor. Gryffindor and... Oh, I was an idiot. I put Gryffindor and Slytherin together. Oh, fuck. And Ravenclaw and Huffle is over here. I should have put like Huffle and Slytherin together. And Raven and Gryffindor together. Because like that would have made less of a headache for everybody. Because the Ravenclaws are gonna get a headache now because they have to listen to whatever the fuck's going on the other side of the place. Like, they can just hear the Gryffindor and Slytherin fighting. Wait, there's no birds. The buddies. Right, this was stupid. I'm gonna change those areas. Over here is where the student council girl thing was. Normally be studying here, sitting here because she's too busy studying. Basically, she would be like standing here doing the meetings and like talking with them through this. Which of course like this would be pulled over so it would be like late dark. So no light would get in while she's doing it. Did I put classrooms in here? I did. Cool, but I am not. I'm sure you're cool. Like, just walking around in this was exactly what I needed. Right, I remember in here, and this is where the doggies are. I love you. Sorry. Oh, there's like pillows down here. Yeah, that's because it's like right under a wall. So we do it without too much trouble, so it's like a purple and a black pillow. And these would be like the biggest private rooms. which I'm probably gonna change now when I don't have the same plan and stuff. Plus that again was like bad fanfic days. Like reading way too many bad fanfics and thinking, oh, this is great. No, it wasn't. No. No, 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 stop, 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 stop. No, 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 evolve. And I did. Now I only read trashy fanfics for entertainment, not for inspiration. Which is good. All like buildings in this is built by hand by me. So yeah. Just think about that. Majority of floors and stuff was also built by hand. Every window, every pillar, every wall in this building was built by hand. Well, let's explore the rest of the school. So if we just go down here. And around here. And yes, it's kind of flat, but terrain I began thinking about like later. Like over here, we have what would be Star's favorite place because Star's water. House. So yeah, this in here. Wait, what is that? Why I remember that I have to cover up more into this. So this would be the girls' changing rooms, like everything neatly laid. Almost everybody has their stuff like on the lower shelf because they can't get up there. And then like just like Pandora, Corey, Lucinda, and Star up here because they would just basically just be like boop, boop, up. Get their stuff down. And nobody else would check out their stuff then. In here. Mess! Until you look up here. It's just like the four boys were like main characters. They just like laid it fine up here. Because they know like they don't want to mess with the they don't want to mess with that teacher. The teacher will check in on that area afterwards. The swimming area. Oh, sorry, I just clicked something wrong. I like to swim like rows and stuff. I'm pretty sure 3 meters is safe to jump from. Like just down. Swimming still here. Ignore the fact that I'm doing this with an Enderman character. And go around here. And back. This is the big one, so this would like be the one that you jump multiple times, and these are the ones where you just like jump and then swim rows and stuff. I'm still eating, but I'm feeling better by now. I think, I don't know, I've just realized how good I'm actually at sharing my emotions for myself, and it's like scary. Like this is unhealthy. Cause I'm like I was breaking down and then out of nowhere I just like smiled. It's just like literally like just cause I'm so used to just like smile the pain away. So like even when I was alone, my brain was like smile the pain away, and it's like wait what? What? But we're alone. Why are we smiling the pain away? Oh, I remember this. This is like I like was so proud when I just made like the pathing system here. Wait, is it in here? In here? And you can go in here. And you would like offer honey in here. And like the it was believed like the goddess of death would come and gather it. Which might have some truth behind it. Fun fact, I have more like goddess of death characters like created than like any other characters of God's State. Because they're just fascinating to me. I need to remove that over there. It was a bad idea I had for a period. I was actually like listening to like how like evil minions and stuff work while doing that, like researching that kind of stuff. This would be the like these are meditation spots, but this would be like finding the road. So like you beat the shadow with sticks, except for if you are entrusted enough in fighting, that you get to use armor and wooden swords. Until you've proven that you guys both parties can do it without hurting themselves, you just get to do sticks. You don't get to freaking use an actual sword. I mean, even though if it's just a wood sword, you don't get to use it until you've like proven yourself to be like calm enough. Haven't built anything here. In here, through the labyrinth. I don't remember what this one is. I don't remember this one. Earth, ice, wind, magic, fire, energy. I think, yeah, energy, fire, water. Wait, fire? Is that fire? I don't remember. Water and the main character's mom. You can either follow the blood trail, which would lead you that way, or you can go this way. The blood trail is just really weird, and I'm going to have to move us at the end of it because it's just creepy as fuck. Let's see if I still remember the correct way here. No, it's all here. I need to remember. Let's go along the wall. And then you need to go in here. And then in here. And in here. And there will be like red trees. There's some bamboo, which I didn't realize how to cut off correctly. I only did that with this, which is stupid. I should have done the same thing there. That would have made it really pretty. I'm gonna do that at some point probably. What's in here? Right, that's a kit. Like over here is like. Oh right, I put walls on that way. But it's basically supposed to be like the character finding this and being like a mirror, a bejeweled mirror, a bejeweled bronze mirror, a golden bejeweled dagger, or a crystal, looking more like a piece of glass than anything, but with a weird tint. Basically, it's just the right one. If anybody read, like, I don't know if the book is in English too, but Enya. I know it's in Danish, because I read it in Danish when I was younger. One of the first, like, big books I was able to read through. But, like, we don't know which choice she makes, but, like, there was a knife, I think. There was a mirror, and there was a stone, I think, laying in front of her, and she had to choose the right one to prove she was the rightful next queen, like the rightful one to marry the prince next. We took the other way. This way you can go too. I know you can because I've done it. But let's go the same way we did for the other way. Wait, are we doing it right? Oh right, now I remember what I did wrong. Wait, did I? Right, this is cut off. I need to actually go on here. My brain just mixed around with some stuff. Is it? Yep, it is. It's the other area where there's multiple areas to go around. It's the same thing. Not up here. Up here there's only one. But over here? Over here was supposed to be like the original like private garden for the special class. Like bird nests. And different trees growing. And a dead coral. It's like, okay, something's wrong and I have to fix it. But that story pretty quick. It's like went out the window because there was no backstory to it. This is supposed to be like a pattern drawing thing. Like where they train like big areas of like drawing patterns, which I don't like that much anymore. It's gonna disappear. I just don't like it anymore. My brain wasn't fully there when I built it and decided to do it. My brain was focusing on how evil minions and stuff was working. And some character analytics for Nasura. Right, I remember that. Oh right, I also need to make that more organic. Just like just sitting here and stuff and watching. This is because I know where there's a military like course like close to me. So it's like you go over the plank, which are those the same length? They are good. You go down here, which you have to try to speed up, and then we're gonna down. And then like you can't climb under these, so it would basically just be like you're moving through them. Pretend we're crawling. Pretend we're crawling. I'll do something to fix that at some point. I think I actually have an idea for it. Over here. I did not double jump. Would you stop? Jump, 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 jump. And this one you jump over because otherwise you're falling down. And this is basically like you can jump on like every other of them. And then here, which is supposed to be like you fall down and you climb up. Which I remember like I would fall down, I would jump up in the like real life one. I would be on my way up here, I'd be like halfway up, and then like my friend would just like yep. And just like I would go down. I go down here, I go over here, basically take her on my neck, walk her to the other side, or I'd just help her down to the floor. Give her a horseshoe, or like just like move her over my neck, just over there, and then back up like with my arms. Like swing my arms over it, basically throwing my one leg over and then rolling over. Getting to the other side while she's halfway up, I just began climbing. Just like, yep, I'm getting over here. Boom. I'd also climb down the other side of course. Then run here. And like there's a few other obstacles, but like those are like the main ones I remember when I was doing this. When I was making this. Remember this was the last obstacle? No wait, it's actually the starting area of it was like the end point was actually close to these two. And there was nothing like this. And this was like more like wooden bars you had to get over, and not hay bales. Which I think I'll change at some point. But like you did have to climb through a tube. Dum 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 dum. And this was the first one I ever did. Like the first like obstacle I did was the one there. Right, I remember that building. Those buildings have no longer lost their significance. They were moved actually over there. As you can see, there's green stuff and like train clothing them. But like this building, this dome I made for it took forever. Boop. And the cafe, the little like enjoyable cafe. I think this was the this was one bathroom, another bathroom, and handicap bathroom. So bigger to like have an easier time to like do stuff. And the office, the main like basically that's like the owner's place or the manager who would be sitting in there. Cupcakes with blueberry stuff on top. Yes, that's my opinion of what it looks like. It looks like a cupcake tray, like blueberry thing on top. And that's always been how I watched it. So shut up, leave me be. Let my brain be stupid in peace. This thing here is actually supposed to be like, if I do make this into a series, this happens in episode 1 when we get out to this. Basically it's like the others get out here after having changed. And the teacher is literally just like, it's like this many 100 like okay, give me this many rounds. And like while some of them are like, what? Like it's just like Lucinda and Kara has already begun running because they're like, yep, Of course, Mom said this is done money round. It's not that much. It's done worse. Get ready, people. Blaze and Vehicle would reluctantly follow, knowing that there is no help in standing by. If Luke hands up in that class, he will also follow, considering, well, it's his mom, so he knows that's what happened. Pandora and Hunter would begin running as well. They have a lot of physical strength, but they aren't used to that much of an endurance run. Just be like basically throw. If you throw in the red area, you're not that good at throwing, in the teacher's opinion. For any normal person, it would be like, throwing over here would be like great. They're expected in the special classes to be able to use the power in some way for this. Like, let's say Hunter. I'm pretty sure it was energy based powers he had. So like add so much energy to the throw that he would like get at least like into this area. Or who else would be able to do that? The what was it again? Rico and I don't remember his, my brain is just blocking out his name right now. Oh, this is the library. I remember this one. Let's just real quick do this because there's no light in here yet. So this was the thing I made for fun because I didn't know what else to do. Blood. Follow the blood. Follow the blood. Follow the blood. Follow the blood. Into the area where nobody else is allowed to go. Finding a poison dart and somebody sitting against the floor with another poison dart shot in here into the wall while he's basically like sitting and hiding on the floor. I just looked at the lore book. No! Basically, like within this area here would be like magical spells that would stop you from getting down. Books within the fire gods and stuff. Magic gods. Wind gods, ice gods. Wait, no, this is not magic, this is lightning. The red one is magic. That's what it was. So it was basically supposed to be like, you jump off here. There's a block there, so you can technically. You can do the jump. Yep. It's a 4-block jump, basically. On an invisible block. Oh, I just hit the knife. So, I think over here, yeah. As you can see, this section about, what was it again? Magic 101 is on this side. So like the magic books may or may not have been like basically all just Dragon Log. Everybody's like, yep, I'm gonna learn magic. Because that's a pretty like important thing if you want to be in the special classes. Is to know some type of magic. What have we got over here? Yep, creepy dude watching them at the like as a kid went to school. Let's just say I was thinking like this thing could be like fun to like just have him like shown in the corner once in a while. And then like some point like in the background you just see him like getting transported into the police station while they're nearby the police station, just like in the background. Like just not like like an adult staring in, but like a kid who was like obsessed with the school because like it's where the general's kids are going to. Which one is the general's kids? Which ones are the general's kids? We want to know. And just like some concerned parent thinking that he's a stalker or something, just calling the police is like, yeah, sorry, we have this guy, can we get him captured? This is like a limo that would actually be big enough to get into. So like this would be like ice, I think, would be in here, and then there would like be backpacks in here. Let's get out of here. Where else can we go? Oh, yeah, but there was like a road that the road used to go this way and not that way. Into that area over there. Okay, so let's start off with the these ones. I think it was in the blue one. 3rd floor to the right. Second, and this is it. Yep. This is where Ryuhiko would be. His bedroom and his sitting room. Basically, he would be like living here on his own. His parents would entrust him to the safety of other people while being here. Like, there is some other adults that would keep an eye on him. Mostly, basically, actually the teacher, because they knew each other a long time ago. So he'd go by this path, which is kind of secretive. It's actually like if you look up from any of the grass blocks, you'll see that's directly into the moon. So it's where there wouldn't be dropping needles down. Like the rest is where they would drop needles down. The rest is like basically the areas where there would be a path. Or not path, because there is so many needles from the trees dropping down on it. Like up here the path is gonna be more clearly. Yes, a lot of this was done with lava. I love how it worked over here. I need to figure out how to recreate it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 56, 57, 58, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 1 stack, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 71 ports is here. And 67 blocks up. And then we have the beauty. That is this place. A dragon in the middle. Yes, this was inspired by Ninjago. Shut up. I was obsessed with ninjas while making this. Leave me be. Basically, the teacher would be sitting in here. And she had like all this stuff ready in case any of them does anything stupid. Her bedroom would be right over here, so if anything did anything stupid, they could just run to her. Although she didn't really expect them to do anything stupid. Because if she heard like a lot of sounds, she wouldn't be like, oh, they're out here training. No, she would be like 90% sure they'd went down in here and gone here. Did anybody see the controller? Hey, who's in the game system off? Aww. Mom took the electricity again. No, don't fry the system. All their outfits and stuff. Right, over here I have some other stuff. I don't know why that one has an 8 with it. Alright, knowledge book. That one I just had there for reasons, I don't know. I don't remember what's in those book and quills. I'll check it later. I also remember over here. Yeah, light guard. And we can actually get the correct lighting base. 3, 2, 1. Boom. This would be Kira, and no, this would be Kira, and this is Lucinda's area. Lucinda Fire. and Kira lightning. Both of them getting their father's powers. The father was fire and lightning. The twins, with their twins, got fire lightning split up. Earth and ice. They basically known each other since they were kids, so they would be like basically like siblings. They would be so close. In here, Pandora, and the youngest is Star. Anytime they'd be sleeping over here, they'd basically be sleeping up here. Having their own rooms and stuff prepared for it. And Hunter, I'm pretty sure. And Luca. So normally Luca would have his room for himself without Hunter here, but sometimes Hunter would join. I think I'm gonna change the coloration up again. Hunter's character is probably the most like flying one, like it's changing all the time. And when I say all, I mean all. Books, they're not allowed to touch, books they're allowed to touch. And if they learn to use the powers to get up here, they get to look at them. Until then, stay out of the books. They will just focus more on studying and make it easier for them to get up there. If anybody asks, like, how do they survive in this house? Over here we have the eating area and the kitchen. And let's say maybe something went on fire down there. They can't anymore go down there to get away from it. So they'd go for here. Which this that's made by hand. This entire thing is made by fucking hand. And welcome to the garden. One of each flower, at least. Well, some of them are too off. Some bamboo. Some sugarcane. Some coconut things. And some different stuff like... I did not have to random seed on that. I literally bone milled it and then came out a pumpkin and a melon. I did not put those down. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because now no matter how much bone meal I put on, they won't spawn another one. Specifically when they grow big, they just threw that one. Because the tick speed is like off. That needs to be expanded outwards with the sea kelp and stuff. Because we're at like the bottom of the world already when we started, because this was a flat world. I didn't think about correctly, so yeah. I have to do other stuff. But down here's a bit of a private beach. Which they wouldn't need the railings. But every once in a while other people want to join them down here, so they can go down here fine without falling, but you know, yeah, it's one thing. Oh, sorry. It's one thing climbing down the wooden area without problem. It's another thing having to climb the stone area, trying to cover somebody's body while they're still like get the body away from the area, like the unconscious body. Like there'd be unconscious people like just laying down the side of the mountain if it weren't for the railing, and they'd have to like get them out of there. So Star and Luca would be here because they would all the time be running over here. That like. They have used months on this. Like this is just a giant sandcastle thing they have built. Like every time it falls together and stuff, like the detail it decides every time in new styles and stuff. And then like after they left and stuff, it would like fall together throughout the nights and stuff. So that's just a giant sand mountain thing, which means their mountains now are giant. In here was a coral thing. With each coral. And yep, I have some fish in the bucket, I think. Yep. Over here. Don't question the giant cage. It had a meaning. It does not anymore. This is the thing that's around there. Alright, there's something in here. This is a way inside of the giant area. Which shows all of this was fucking handmade and took me 500 fucking minutes. I've been trying to like make it more organic here. I need to do some more rough terraining of it, but like this is supposed to be like the bamboo village. With the prison for the religious wars over here. Don't question it, I was not faking straight, I just had to do something to get myself off the build train before I got back on the build train. Actually, I just need to do something real quick. I like doing this when I'm creative because it's like just being able to do this every once in a while. And just having under control of going up and down stuff. It's nice. Yes, I am getting freaking addicted to having a license on my characters. Yes, this will be a problem if I ever need to do something without license. Like building giant stuff. Where's the light box? This was made by hand. I don't like. Me don't like. Me not happy. I also need to change the block space because we have better blocks for it now. I think. Okay, if you're pro enough, you might be able to do this, like, flying. But, yeah, you can just clearly say I am not pro enough. So yeah, the forest is almost completely closed off, so you can't see through it in most areas. There's a few areas where you can, but almost all of it is covered off, so you can't. But if you go over here, there's supposed to be like a little clock thing, which I built one day when I didn't know what else to do lore-wise, what to continue building on. Like this little path through here. So basically the equivalent of a giant D&D LARPing group thing. Like it needs to be covered in more trees, but like maybe you were part of the ocean group. Well then great. Your main group category would be fishing. Which you would sell over here. You were basically water elves. Or whatever. Over here would be the plant elf things, or maybe like other things. Which main thing would be honey. And plants, I think. And over here they would be basically craftsmen. Yeah, all here, over here. So like they would be the main trading hub between the ones and be the peace area and peacekeeper between the things. No wait, the honey is theirs. The honey is theirs as well. They have plants, trees and that kind of stuff. They have the honey and crafting stuff. Being a neutral faction. Over here. Now let's go look at some other homes. One of the first things. This one used to have a wall like this before, but I've changed it to this because I want to have a giant walled-in area now, which is basically a giant area of land around it. This thing was supposed to be a private little forest. They have the water and meat like always. A little tree. Hey puppies, are you enjoying yourself? I hope you are. You were sitting in a boring area before, now you're sitting in this beautiful area. This needs to be changed again because there's more plants and stuff I could use. But it's basically like stones you could jump on. Over here we have the actual house. Wrong door. Couch. I think. Sorry, there's somebody's like warming water in the background. So sorry if you can hear that, it's too loud. So sorry. I need to speak clearer too as well. I'm probably like speaking blah 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 like that. I need to speak more clearly. Kitchen area. This is specifically as if like the daughter was like a light engineering at some point. So she would like turn off the lights in the entirety of the downstairs area, or turn them on. And this is also the reason why I need to remove this, because I want to redo it better. This is Star's room. She's like a little, almost like crypt-like thing where she can just like cuddle up into a good book or something, or maybe after she's trained a bit. Actually, first of all, let's go up here, because there's something we forgot to do. There's a switch up here. Then there's switches to all the different rooms, and the rooms of course. Which, if there was supposed to be a power outage with all the lights turning off at the same time, you can do that too from one specific area of the house. The parents' house, the parents' room. If the dad has water power, he would be training it once in a while. Plus, if he's sleeping in here and somebody attacks, being able to just, you know, use the water as a knife would be probably useful. Or training it in here, basically like transferring the water back and forth. And then if you go in here, nice big bath. Toilet. Hand wash. And mirror. Which I need to upgrade because I have better ways of making mirrors now. Oh wait, we need to turn off the background light as well. Basically, if we turn this on, just to show you what can happen, if you're up here, you can basically turn off and on all the lights. Everything else can be controlled by this one. Sword. Yeah, different generals from different things. This was like a thing where it was like supposed to be like the first kill. Look, the first like kill of like somebody who was dangerous. Good job. Because like the other ones are just like skulls of like enemy generals and tyrants, that kind of stuff. And here there's nothing. Wait, where's what? Where's the maps? Where's my outfit? Oh god. I'll have to fix that later. The area where the map was made was is still like there, so that'll be just basically redoing the map. Over here. This would be like a care place. Also insert up there, aka my character. Like this is like my personality and like character basically. Basically Hunter would have grown up here because his mom has been too busy researching something for a specific thing. So he had dropped him off here. And he had lived here. Because how good he is at helping keeping check on whatever the fuck small devils of kids that are here. He gets to stay even though he's gotten too old for it. He gets to stay because he's keeping it under freaking control. You know, he's starting the chaos, that kind of stuff. Because with him there, the kids are way too busy to be like, look at what I can do, look at what I can do, like showing off to him. But because there's a secret area in case anything happened, they could escape. Which actually leads out to this area here. Hunter's bedroom. His and the like owner of the place like shared bathroom because he has a room up here for of his own. Her office. Some files and stuff she's opened for. The cookies. Enough cookies for all of them. I think like enough for all of them getting 2, all of them getting 1. A bathroom for the younger ones to use. A bedroom. A place to like make fabrics and stuff, like sew stuff. And her bed. And balcony thing. And this is some of the boys. Basically boys are like parted up into 2. There's an emergency escape in case of like fire or something. Plus Hans, in case of fire, Hans would probably like be over here by now and like already helping them down. Exclude the fact that something is on fire, he'll get them down. And if something was on fire, girls, get down, get out. Down, out, here. Meet at the front. The boys are that way. So, Molly, Mia, Lake, and where's Maya? Maya. I'm just gonna say, I'm almost done eating my food actually. That fits with the stream is like 3/4 done. The table, which I'm gonna change a bit because I got some different tastes now on how it looks. I love the outside look. I'm very detailed. Welcome to the shopping center. No, it's nowhere near done. I really just lost interest in it. The bar / club. The weapon shop, owned by the same company that has that giant building over there and the same company that's controlling the school. The company is very strong. Every single thing will like be insured. And these in here is like special, like high level magic weapons would be kept safe in there. You could also go looking for some weapons in here, which would be illusions of weapons. Like the safety in there doesn't look much, but it will probably be like, don't even try it, you will be dead. In here we have the main office of this building, which actually the teacher is the one who has this. Like the main area for paperwork, dyeing of stuff, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep. It's basically supposed to be like, oh, they're selling these products, that's why they have so much money. Basically, this actually, that reminds me, we got actual chains now. This is gonna be so much better. Basically, the chain here would be pulled up, the one that's over here, forcing these two to like let it like tip over with whatever's in there to pour it down there. So yeah, I know what I'm gonna upgrade now. I'll put in this one. I have some chain stuff. Over here would be the chemics, basically training new stuff, like trying new mixes. Maybe it'll be like medicine down here. They're like making giant batches of. Or maybe it'll just like be coloring or stuff. I don't know. Maybe potions. Giant pools of potions. Over here is the top floor. Or so the elevator would have you think. Up here is the special like force that's trained under this corporation. They're basically security. Cause up here we have some information about some very specific students. AKA the generalist kids. Like, let's be honest, like, let's not get those in problems with that, because they're gonna have to be kept safe. Some basic source, which is basically like people astray. Because they're like, oh, cool weapons, cool weapons. And they're protected by this, and they're clearly color coordinated after the different generals. They must have something to do with that. High level magic stuff. Nope. No. Those iron swords can look more fake if they tried. Look, like flower area, which is just bone meal then actually. Forever having to remove the glass and bone meal more. In here. Normal waiting area. Special area. Specifically like the workers will go in here, but want to have to sit here. Teaching area. Basically you're oh sorry, I hit my stop again. I hit the stop again. Basically you're you're gathering the stuff you need for weapons permission. You like sit over here and get taught the stuff you need to. So like other than just getting taught stuff, you'd also have to go through stuff for like a test thing to get permission to bear weapons. Which is why there's only like one company that's allowed to sell the weapons. Because it's easier for the police to keep check of just one company and what they're doing. Then like half a million companies with different agendas and private buyers. Like that company is so powerful. It's keeping check of everybody and how many weapons they have, how much ammo they have. Which means the police could literally just be like, okay, does this person have a weapon? Okay, which weapon? Okay, how much armor do they have? Okay, they're missing some armor. The weapon fits. Yep. This guy who kept getting in the way. There's some in here. Special isolation for highly dangerous criminals. One-way glass and no glass at all, double danger. Then you go here and leave. 15 minutes left to stream. Let's see how much I can cram in. Okay, this was like the first house I built. I think Audacity was the thing I forgot to do this. There's a box here you could hide in, or you could go down here. Secret weapon. Bathroom. Stuff and basement. Which is just like spruce, oak, black concrete. So basically just look at darker black. I love this design of like having like a plateau for the bed to be on. It's supposed to be the original place for her to be. I think it was the forest this was supposed to lead to. Right after school back. A place where to chill. And on the other side would basically be a hunter area. Before I changed it. So this house has no actual use anymore. There's also the parents' bedroom over here. Yep, same books. This has to be changed a bit because there's a recording area for before when I had this be the child's room. So there's some changes there that needs to be done. We went over to hunters, which again is no longer in use. Table, chair, kitchen, stuff. Bathroom for downstairs. He used to canonically have a sister and a brother before I changed it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna change it back. I might. Or not actually. The brother would have been in here. Pretty boring room. Sister's room, I think. No, that's the brother's training room. Wait, the sister didn't have a room. I hadn't built that. I built and characterized those things at different times. Sure. Hunter's room. Back when he was inspired by somebody very different, aka Lloyd from Ninjago. He's begun evolving into his own character though. I've begun, I mean he is completely and only removed from Lloyd from Ninjago except for his power being like energy. That one is missing a house. But this one is still lore significant. It was built last of them. And houses, a couple of characters, that's important. We have that table, which I need to make smaller and more cozy. The kitchen. I need to cover these things up more because it's too big of a main room. There, like little area there. Bathroom in the back. Up here it's more covered off, which makes it look smaller, but I need to do more with it. Bathroom again. Parents' bedrooms over here, which is actually through. First of all, the dad's like office thing. This is basically experimental stuff. Like he would be a doctor of some type. And like that. It's like I'm just gonna eat the last bit of food I have. And then get this out of the way. There we go. So basically he could like fold these up to like lay some of them over while he checked the other, so if they got hurt multiple of them. The bedrooms. Him again keeping check on the different ones of his patients. Because he was high level doctor, so yeah. Little area put into the corner with the couch things. Computer. This is the magic one. I think. Is it? Yes. So basically instead of getting like one of her parents' powers, she got her aunt's powers. Oh well, not really aunt. Wait, yes, aunt. Okay, this timeline is confusing. Don't question it, please. I need to touch it up a bit. Technically, she's not locked like the other ones. I could move her in time, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. To avoid a headache. But as you can see, this is the other thing. And if you go over here, this is the hospital. Mental, physical, who cares? Both. Both. Neither. Who cares? If you go up the stairs. It's connected directly with the shopping center. But there's like kept check on everything that goes in and out of the hospital for safety's sake. In here would be like where stuff is getting like put in the elevator, brought up here, put in here. Sorted in the chest. Oh, here's where they give the food out. This is where they make the food itself, and this is a room out to the area, like the basically the cantina. Private rooms for people who can't be around people that much, and high tier meetings and stuff. I think I don't remember. I think that was more like a special VIP area which I need to remove because it's too much of class divide. Again, my brain was being like trashy fanfic stuff at the time, so this is specifically the special students, because some of them canonically they can get some sicknesses that other people can't without dying, and other people, yeah, if they got them, they'd die. There's basically like high level isolation. So this area over here, it's the first room I ever made for this, so it's kind of special to me. Over here, this people here, my characters, Pandora's would basically, this is some of Pandora and Pandora's mother's scales, because they're useful for healing potions. They're given, tested on, and created heal potions out. Some of the potions are already stored and ready, in case they get sick, because the high level of magic in them. And they'd be transported in here with a double airlock thing. Experimental health potions and stuff. And lying out here like different things, getting like different symptoms and stuff, and clicked in what would the numbers be, what would be most probable, what's most likely, what is happening. And like checking all of that stuff up, basically like they got sick, panicked! Both because like they got sick, oh no. High ranking, they're important, but also because panic! These two are producing freaking scales, which is what a majority of our medicine is made out of. If they die, we're done for. Seriously, this big panic! Luckily, they haven't experienced the mom getting sick yet. Only the daughter. And that's like small things like the flu. Anybody know what this is supposed to look like? My Hero Academia. Just like some. Come on, load. Oh, look at this. It's also supposed to be like the mom and the dad of Pandora and Star had always been too busy to get married. They're technically not married. They'd been too busy, like different military stuff and stuff. So they're like, hey, our vacations are full. Like we get free time at the same time, and it's in less than a year. But like they're like, hey, everybody, we're getting married this day because we both have free that day, so we can actually finally do it. And it's like everybody's be like, what? That's too short of time to find a dress. No. Oh, that's too short of time to plan this, and like basically everything's getting set up. But like the military, like the mom is a military general, and so is the father. The mom is like the biggest military general there is. Like she is the one who started this country, like they were in. So okay, he's basically immortal. I played that character before this. That was the different one I'm wearing right now. That one was. This one is some kind of goddess as well. But like, they just be like, you can hold it over here, because then they don't have to get free from their jobs to go to the wedding. It will basically be hosted here, so all there are like all the different like people in the military could like join. Photo area. I actually have a photo of this somewhere. And like, look at this, like half a heart, put them together you have a heart. And the dance floor, like romantic dance floor placement. This used to be supposed to be a school, so that's the castle I didn't ever make anything of. And it's supposed to be like, I think, a college. Like after high school and stuff. I've rushed kind of through it, I didn't actually get to spend a lot of time. Oh, I remember when I was doing this. This was doing the do you remember remember when America had a freaking orange as a freaking president, like an orange as a president. That's around the time I was doing this. I was watching one of the shows to like make fun of like politics and stuff, like one of the American like shows to make fun of politics and stuff. I was watching some of the YouTube ones, you know, doing the current team, while I was doing these places to it. Basically, like these spots are allowed to be parked on unless you're emergency. And I don't mean like, oh no, I'm so sick, I need to get in here. No, I mean like you are an emergency vehicle driving in, park, get out, get over to the back, open the back, get the patient out on the thing, and walk in with them. There's some walls I need to make. They're made by hand. Again. I just need to expand some more. Woo! Right, pool. I'm getting tired. Right, now I remember what I didn't show. If we go over here, and also over the clock house thing here, over here. Here. This is all made by hand. It's not very like smoothed over yet. As you can see, it's kind of giant. I'm still making it by hand. I'm still doing it by hand. Every one of those blocks. This is a Hollow Knight, like Hollow Knight when doing that mask. I remembered. I remember that. A giant throne. Specific animation as well. A giant nether portal that's like supposed to be like, and there it has some keys and stuff that have to be like inserted into it. So you can see that one is kind of out. Oh, this one's further in. This one's down there is like further in too, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's just that one that's not completely in. I was in Steven Universe when that thing was made over there. But it's supposed to be like a giant portal. So the only chair for some reason went around. Don't ask why, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I just have to fill out those areas. Fill them with that. But I have to fit this in here. But look at this thing, I love it. Just think about this. This was made by hand. This had a Japanese temple, then it had a Greek one, then it had a Japanese again, then it had a Greek again. I changed that so many times. And this was my first attempt of like organic paths. This build is so incredibly important to me. I'm so proud of it. This is greatness build wise. This is like so good for like somebody who like had barely any understanding of building back then. I just begun to like understand building, and like I was able to do all this. Even I was even able to recognize like stuff like this is not actually good. Although I had like an emotional connection to it because I felt it so early on. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to change it. I know where I want to put it. I'm gonna begin planning out the area for it. Oh, I love this area. But it's getting late. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna try and get service to work again, but I was literally having a mental, like I was so tired I was having a mental breakdown when trying to fix it. So yeah, let's find a place to log off. Wait, there's something behind here, wasn't there? Didn't I build something behind the house too? You have to remember this is forever since I played. Yeah, right. Like a little area where they could like train like either being hidden within the wall, like move this, like the panel a slight bit up and look out. Listening in, or you could not open it, but like just be here, listening in. You have to train to like listen to people. I was obsessed with ninja stuff. Don't question me, because I'll most likely be wrong. Okay, I need to go to sleep soon also. Like up here, before anybody's like, somebody could break into that. It's like, nope. More like somebody could get back inside after she thought it would be funny to be outside late at night. Climbing up here. And getting back to her own window. Back into her home. And sleeping for what, 5 minutes until her mom wakes her because hey, it's school time. In kind of a bitch, I know you were awake the entire night. I'm not gonna give you 5 extra minutes. You could have just gone back home. Basically just trying to force her to tell her what's happening. Because she's like, I know I can help. Considering it's probably something physical strength wise. I know I can help. You just have to tell me. You just have to tell me what you want. I will wait until you tell me what fucking want. You will tell me eventually. Because if it's so much work that you are staying home that late, you're gonna get overwhelmed and you're gonna have to ask for help. And I'm going to help you. Basically, her technique is like, you're gonna break. You're gonna break at some point, and I'll be able to help you. I think. And that's sure the characters actually should probably change a lot. Like, Pandora's personality is very like unsure of. Like some of the like secondary main characters, like they're still main characterish, but they're like secondary. They're like the supporting main characters and stuff. They have more clear defined personalities that I'm happier with. Like, Pandora was just like clear cut, powerful girl. Hunter was deep dark and brooding boyfriend type. While there was like stuff like Lucinda and Kara literally getting introduced with Kara sitting down with Pandora and like talking a bit with her, and then wait no, Lucinda sitting down with her and talking a bit with her, and then Kara bursting in through the door, complaining because Lucinda gave her a fucking tail. And just the mom storming like, what the hell are you two yelling about? And then just sitting down and immediately just be like, yes mother. Like just like powerful introduction of the characters, you get to know them. Other characters also they have better personalities and stuff like, and it's like, what was Pandora's personality again? I don't remember it because I wasn't excited about it. There was that feeling of like, oh, but she has to be perfect, and no, that's a flaw. She shouldn't have flaws. So basically, Mary Sue. Just a bit less Mary Sue like. This one isn't like a bubbly personality at all. So I think I'm gonna change her a lot to feel more like a person. Same thing with Hunter. Both of them are gonna get changed while I'm happy with the side characters. That's interesting. Sorry, that's just my dad in the background. I'm gonna go to sleep now, considering it's what? Yeah, we're basically 2 hours boosting. I'm tired. I just need to fix this at some time because this is not looking that much. It's just fastly made. Just fastly made. Not that much detailing in it. And that's just meh. And that's supposed to be like the time the first school class starts. It's like 6, 7. Like 7 in the morning. Be like when they would have to arrive. Because she hadn't had her school schedule yet, so she arrives an hour early. To get school schedule, locker thing. Some people are already here. Like just getting the stuff she needs. I need to change the wall to a clear color at some point. I have a lot of changes I actually can do now to make it look better. I might do them at some point. Well, thank you for letting me ramble and show you guys this for today. So I hope you have a good day, evening, night, morning, wherever, whenever, wherever you are in the world. And bye bye! Hope you had a good time today and bye! This is definitely what I needed for today, so thanks for listening.